am I looking at? Hello, what is this? Am I still watching Death Battle? Hello everyone, welcome to Death Battle, Scooby-Doo versus Courage. I'm not gonna lie, this video is going to be painful. Not only are these two my favorite shows as a kid, they still are my favorite shows by the way. I love dogs. So this is literally terrible. I have to literally vote for which doggo gets the, I'll be honest with you, I don't even know who to vote for. Anyway, here we go.
Scooby-Doo, the miraculous mutt from Mystery Incorporated. Courage, the cowardly dog straight out of nowhere.
Look at that dude.
Familiaris, man's best friend, the dog. No animal companion.
No, I remember that movie.
As long or as loyally. Even and maybe especially these two yellow.
Oh right, forgot. Right, there was a collab once.
Cats or dogs. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Throughout the ages, countless philosophers have posited the same question time and time again. Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
Okay, I thought we were gonna learn about God. I was like, what?
Pretty much everywhere. From cartoons to comics, from video games to board games, from live theater to
They had a video game?
major motion picture.
Okay, here's a little fun fact. I actually watched this movie last month. Very good.
But his monumental presence in popular culture belies his humble origins. Born to Momsy and Dada
He had a baby?
USA.
I mean, I guess Scrappy-Doo exists, but
ever since they moved all those manufacturing jobs to Bangladesh. The young Scoobert was adopted by the Rogers family and their prodigal gluttonous son, Norville, better known by his friends as Shaggy. Those friends being Velma Dinkley, Daphne Blake, Fred Jones, and sometimes... With their powers combined, they are Mystery Incorporated. A cadre of
you know what's funny? I actually do believe I have some DVDs. Maybe I should watch them again. I just realized I'm going to be watching a lot of shows because of Death Battle.
Unmasking corrupt authority figures. All of whom definitely would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those meddling kids and their dog. Scooby is indispensable in Mystery Inc. investigations. Great Danes were bred
Is there a way for them not to kill each other?
To hunt bear,
I mean, it's called Death Battle, but I don't really know if they would actually, fight to the death.
Scooby's super sniffer nose can root out the bad guys no matter how well hidden. They were called Kamarhunda, or chamber dogs, because they stay in their prince's chambers and protect them from assassins. Such brave, fearless doggos. Too bad for Shaggy and the gang, the apple didn't just fall far from the tree, it defied the laws of Newtonian physics and rocketed into space at the speed of light. Because Scooby is an absolute coward. He's terrified of his own shadow and constantly anxious about everything imaginable. And his only motivation is his delicious Scooby snacks. Which makes it
Does anybody else love the Scooby snacks you get at school?
Kind of
I miss those.
Scooby's a master of the dupe, a classic technique of cartoon tricksters.
Hello?
Sometimes called the power of
okay, I love that though. What the heck was going on with the other scene?
Mastery of disguise to fool would-be attackers, like seducing zombies as a belly dancer, or tricking a jester into entering an existential crisis. This man was so thoroughly convinced to rethink his entire life, he went all the way home and got into bed before realizing he'd been fooled. Obviously, these disguises shouldn't work at all, but Scooby's just so supernaturally talented, they just do. See, this is a perfect example. No one in their right mind would think that that's anyone but Boomstick in an awful wig and
Is that his grandma?
That's my mom.
It is.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. If those disguises sound completely
Hello?
impossible, that's because they are.
Well then.
You might have thought of the Scooby-Doo series as being pretty grounded with all its men in masks. But then one day, the mask did not come off. That's right! It's terror time again! The monsters started being real, and Scooby became just as bonkers to match. Like, remember those Scooby snacks? They started to give him a physical boost in strength, kind of like Popeye's spinach. That's nothing. Shaggy's brilliant uncle, Albert Shackleford, upgraded those snacks with nanite technology, giving them a variety of different effects. Everything from invisibility, robotic armor, force field, super intelligence, and Panther! Yeah, nanomachines, dog! And we're just getting started. He can
You know what? I need to play that game. I actually never played it.
Even duplicating himself or regenerating from damage. Like being chopped into pieces, crumbling into dust, or just blowing up. His soul was literally scared out of his body, and both his body and soul kept going at the same time. That doesn't make sense. He can appear in multiple places at once, ignore the laws of gravity, rewind time with his time scepter or super speed, draw things into existence, and mess with the plot of his own show.
I'm not gonna lie, I love old
Getting a little
Scooby-Doo. He
too
looks so funny.
spooky for him? He'll just
My
cut
man
the
has like the
commercial break.
biggest head.
He's also got weapons like the Super Spooker 3000.
No, that's
a
cool
gun
though.
that
I didn't know they
instills
actually had a
fear
video
into
game.
The hearts of man.
And no, not like an actual gun. It literally shoots fear.
Or the Chest of Demons, an ark containing 13 monstrous ghosts.
Ghosts!
Should you be trapped within its grasp, your body and soul will be imprisoned in everlasting torment in this heretofore undiscovered 10th circle of hell.
Neat.
Wait,
Scooby-Doo has dodged
is that how he's
laser
going to
beams and
defeat Courage?
electromagnetic waves, survived being at the epicenter
I mean,
of
I
an
guess
explosion that blew up
is it better than
time,
Death?
and
No, definitely
successfully
not, because you're
performed
suffering.
The Zabriskie Triangle with Shaggy and Maddie Ziegler.
The Zabriskie Triangle is a dance so unbelievably dangerous that even imperfect executions have caused widespread destruction.
When performed perfectly, it was so beautiful it literally lit up the entire universe and blew up the enormous snow globe containing it. It makes sense if you watch the show. Actually, no, it doesn't.
Taking this literally, we can measure the volume of the broken glass compared to the size of our entire cosmos within it. In order to shatter what is essentially an enormous glass superstructure, each dancer would have to be generating enough energy to destroy our universe 11 quintillion times over.
That's right. Maddie Ziegler is a universe buster.
With Scooby-Doo as their
They did not know
omnipotent
Scooby was this
mascot,
broken.
Mystery Incorporated has saved the world from alien invasions, wielded the power of a yellow lantern ring, and was even made a member of the Mystery Analysts of Gotham by Batman himself.
All right, they basically
Yes,
like collabed with
Batman,
everything.
The world's greatest detective recognizes Scooby's skills.
Even facing down and defeating the evil entity, an eldritch dark god, and surviving its death, which rewrote all of reality. Yeah, you know, the talking dog that crossed over with the Harlem Globetrotters and Don Knotts defeated Satan. No biggie.
So, where is Scooby-Doo? He's solving mysteries and saving the world with his found family.
Also, he's an alien.
Wait, what?
All right, forgot.
We
Right, apparently he's like
interrupt
a god.
this program to bring you Courage, the Cowardly Dog Show, starring Courage.
I could be
the
wrong, but this show
Cowardly
actually
Dog.
did give me nightmares.
Abandoned as a pup, he
I mean,
was
let's be
found
honest,
by
who
Muriel,
did not get
who lives
nightmares
in
from
the
this?
middle of nowhere with her husband, Eustace
It is such a good show, but oh
Creepy
my
stuff
goodness, the
happens
things they
in
show.
nowhere.
It's up to Courage to save his new home.
Stupid Wiz, you made me look bad. Ooga booga booga!
You're breathing on me. Get away.
Sorry. What? Who wouldn't be excited for one of animation's mightiest mutts?
Courage is an adorable pink
Oh.
beagle with a heart of gold and an undying love for his doting Scottish mistress.
Beagles are hair hunters with intense separation anxiety.
You know, I didn't realize he was actually a
excellent
beagle.
senses of smell, and a
I
set
thought he
of
was like a
lungs
pit bull or
that'll
something.
knock your socks off. All of which fits Courage to a T, especially the howling part.
To be fair, Courage has a lot to howl about. Nowhere USA is a magnet for interdimensional weirdness, attracting some of the strangest freaks in the world.
Like master criminals, cats, and LaQuack, mattress demons, mummies, weremoles, mad scientists, gods and goddesses, aliens, robots, alien robots, this chicken,
My goodness,
the
my man is
king of
dancing.
Blonde, and of course, the United States government.
And poor Courage is absolutely terrified of all of it. But his devotion to Muriel means he'll always step up and fight the good fight.
Good thing he's kind of a genius. He's a brilliant engineer capable of whipping up the most devious of traps almost instantly, and he's got an unending supply of tools at his disposal.
Everything from his trusty mallet to grappling hooks, ray guns, flamethrowers, chainsaws, bombs, beagle-sized cannons, yo-yos, a mind control helmet, vampire hunting gear, and the God Bone.
An ancient artifact that is completely irresistible to any mortal dog, forcing them to lick it until they die.
Except for Courage, of course. I guess if you have the willpower to stare down a gigantic
Well, that's a little bit dark.
foot mobster, you can
I remember
resist
this
even the most
episode.
delicious of treats.
It was
And
so
he
weird.
can pull all of this stuff out of his ass anytime he wants. He always has exactly what he needs.
All thanks to his computer named Computer. A sentient desktop which knows almost anything and everything, even if he has a bit of an attitude about it.
Which means he's always prepared, especially when he can shapeshift his body into literally anything he can think of.
From inanimate objects
Okay, I do not
to
remember him being able
monsters
to do this.
Different animation mediums entirely. Courage usually uses this as a form of charades to communicate with others, but don't get it twisted. These aren't just visual animation gags. His body is actually shapeshifting.
Courage's body is a canvas upon which his imagination runs wild. He can stretch to crazy lengths, shrink
that
to
real?
microscopic sizes, turn invisible, appear anywhere he wants, or duplicate
My
himself.
memory
He's
said,
also
goodbye.
effectively immune to damage. Oh, he still feels pain, but apparently his sheer terror overrides it.
Like the times he tore himself in half, or turned himself fully inside out. The dude
Okay, that
somehow
definitely traumatized somebody.
vaporized his entire body completely, without even ash remaining, and he just popped back good as new.
Classic cartoon shenanigans, but technically anatomically correct. Until it isn't. Courage can create objects from his imagination and often breaks the fourth wall, directly addressing the audience.
Now, you would think being an impossible-to-kill force of nature would boost his confidence a bit, but isn't that what anxiety does to you? It undermines your sense of self-worth and magnifies the problems around you.
Sure, but Courage is also fighting gods just as powerful as himself.
The god
like
of
this
ducks.
enormous alien which could spike meteors so hard it spun the Earth 1,000 years into the future. That's crazy.
Then Courage got shot out of a cannon that punched him through the moon, only to get slapped by that same alien and sent
I swear,
crashing
what is with
back
every
to the
universe? They
planet,
always bully
and
the
he was
moon.
fine.
You can never
Courage
catch a
is
break.
strong enough to physically patch up holes in the ozone layer, hold stars in his hands, and scream so loud he shattered the sun.
A scream like that would be like getting hit with over 100 septillion hydrogen bombs all at once, which is, you know, a lot.
And keep in mind, the sound waves of his scream would have had to travel through the near vacuum of space. Basically, a complete scientific impossibility.
Next time you replace my beers in the fridge with LaCroix, I'm getting my boy Jack Spaniels to blow up the sun. You've been warned.
That's not all. One time he operated a Peloton controlling a UFO and pedaled it fast enough to fly past Saturn, enter hyperspace, and cross the Milky Way galaxy.
Though Courage's greatest challenge came from inside his very home. A monster who tortures his poor pooch every single day. A depraved, psychotic motherfucker. The true Prince of Darkness. The greatest villain in cartoon history.
And he's just an old man.
Eustace.
He even collected all of Courage's greatest foes like a Legion of Doom, all to mercilessly beat Courage to a pulp in a game of dodgeball.
He gives all rednecks a bad name, Wiz. I want to end him. Low.
Okay, well, Courage's accumulated PTSD always held him back until he met a kindred spirit, another cowardly monster hunting hound, Scooby-Doo.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Together, they discover the source of Nowhere's weirdness, a dark matter meteor that controlled reality itself.
I'm not gonna lie, this
Originally,
movie
the
was really
meteor
good.
that wiped out the dinosaurs. Its dark matter can rewrite the laws of
I
physics,
forgot about that part.
control
And
minds,
right, she becomes a
and
fish.
turn Courage into a giant kaiju.
Taking the meteor for himself, Courage finally faced his fears, defeating this cicada queen goddess thing and saving his family once and for all. Yes, even Eustace. So let that be a lesson to any who would encroach upon the Bag's humble farm. It has a protector.
He may be small and he may be scared, but standing up to our fears is what makes us brave in the first place. That's why his name is Courage.
My man literally summoned an ad.
That's why his name is Courage.
Okay,
All right, the combatants
Here we
are
go.
set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a dog battle! Oh, God, when I say it like that, it sounds...
I really hope they don't die, even though that's probably not gonna happen. I guess Scooby, I don't know, that box is really OP. Oh. Okay, that monster looks sick. Wait, is that the old man? Scooby! Wait. Not them fighting with their thumbs. Oh, the poor thumb. Okay, no, he's good. Wait, why aren't they using that on the... Oh, well, there you go. Not the SpongeBob sound effect. Hey, the classic Scooby-Doo. I don't know if that makes sense. Godzilla! I didn't expect to see him here.
There's one more thing.
What the heck is that?
Big boy.
Am I still watching Death Battle? What the heck?
How to defeat a great Dane with a speech impediment, eh? You twit.
It burns!
He's breaking the fourth wall! My man just has that?
All dogs love their bones, don't they?
Here it is! Wait, is he going to eat it? Oh no! Oh no!
Could be bad. My name isn't Chad James. And it's not.
What? What am I looking at? Oh, what is this? Am I still watching Death Battle? And what is this music in the background? I wasn't even paying attention. Wait. Okay, good. They're still alive. Wait. Are they both going to win?
Stupid dogs! You made me
Okay, so it is the old man.
What's her? Well, ow! Ow! Cut it out!
Oh, that is gruesome. Wait. Let's go! They both lived!
What? Who won?
Wiz, as happy as I am to avoid on-screen dog murder...
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, just because of that, this might be my second favorite. Not gonna lie.
Since the Great Norris Sancho Singularity event of 2015 if we had a result like this. It can't end like this, right?
Even with Courage's insane cosmic feats, you'd think the Zabrinsky Triangle would be enough to seal the deal. But both pooches could regenerate from basically any kind of physical damage.
Both were incredibly smart in different ways. Scooby was more of a trickster with his dupes, while Courage was a scheming genius. Computer could have given Courage the edge, if not for their canon crossover, where it failed to have solid information on Scooby and the gang.
So I guess it came down to their unique abilities. And for 90% of their arsenals, they were evenly matched. Transmutation, mind control, you get it.
My man
Their
turns to a
tools would
helicopter, what the heck?
basically anything, except for the Chest of Demons and the Dark Matter Meteor.
Sure, the chest could theoretically always trap Courage, but he'd always be able to escape and destroy it with the Dark Matter Meteor.
But Scooby could repair the damage by reversing time and then trap him again.
And then Courage would break out again. You know where this is going.
Ultimately, this battle between man's best friends would never end.
But this is a death battle. Somebody has to die.
Someone did, Wiz. Someone
Is it
did.
wrong that I kind of feel bad for him?
Did I tell you that you're kind of scary sometimes?
I don't like
I
dog
still can't believe
killers.
Scooby did that. What the
and
heck?
Courage were incredibly tough opponents that could go blow for blow for blow. They were smart, powerful, and incredibly broken.
Doggone it, Wiz. I guess you could say Eustace had one hell of a rough day. I shih tzu not. Oh, those were powerful.
Stop.
Oh, heck no.
This battle is a draw.
Let's go! I love that!
Hi, I'm Ben, the voice of Wiz. Thank you so much for watching. We are about
Wait,
to announce the next episode.
there's a Bell
but
Cypher
before
one?
we do that, if you're not a Death Battle member yet, click that join button below. See what you're missing.
This right here, I did not expect. What the heck? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is my number two. Number two favorite. Not only is the animation really good, but what am I looking at? I need someone to explain! What happened? You know what's funny? I actually want to talk about this more, but you guys already saw my reaction, so you probably don't care too much about the the rest of my thoughts. But anyway, I really do love this. There were so many cool parts in this video. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Have an amazing rest of your day. Goodbye. Did I say day correctly? Hopefully I did, or else that's gonna be a little bit awkward.